1, 2, 3, 4. Hello everyone and welcome to the 25th, yes 25th actually, is that right? Let me check. Yes, the 25th episode of Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, episode and stream. Last time we did Onion Ocean on extra mode, and today we are going to do White Wafers. It was a 2-day break from the streams. Because I was busy on the weekend. Well, I mean, I was busy on Saturday and then Sunday I actually spent the entire day playing Yakuza 3. Hello, Mr. Cookie. Yeah, I remember you. Thank you for joining. So I did put out a video for Yakuza 3 today. I get that probably the core public for Kirby games and the Yakuza games may not be quite the same, but that it's a video that I put a lot of effort into. Just to give you the rundown, in that game there is some things that you can do for, say, completion or reaching 100%. There are some that are tracked in different ways, but there is one specific one where you need to do requests for the protagonist's daughter, which is called Haruka. Like, you can take her to accompany you through your adventure. Oh, I need... but it doesn't matter. Ouch! Oh, I don't need that. Oh, no, wait, I have it. There we go, and I do need to stimulate this. So you can take her with you throughout the city and all that stuff and do different requests that she asked for. The thing is, in the previous game, so this is the third one, the previous games there's achievements for that, for doing those things, but not in the third one, and 3 remastered at the very least. Well, of course, in regular version too. So that mode is kind of completely optional, but I decided to do it myself because I was going to pretty much complete almost everything in that game, so it included that. And there are some tasks that are really hard on what you are asked, but I wanted to like see it through completely, and I did it all. So while I was doing it, I was, you know, kind of looking for resources that could help me in some of the tasks, and I did notice that there wasn't that much information out there, because most people probably don't bother doing it. So I took it upon myself to document my process and share it so other people could benefit from it, and that's why I made the video. So it was uploaded earlier today. It's called World's Greatest Dad: How I Achieved Haruka's Trust EX in Yakuza 3 Remastered. If you're watching this in the stream or in the archive, I could appreciate if you could give a like to the video, because I know that the... Wait, I need to get it here. Ouch, no. I know that the public that video may be small. I understand that, because it's such a niche thing that most people don't even want to do when they see it. So probably not that many people are gonna be looking resources for it, but I did really put a lot of effort into making it. So if you're gonna... Ow. You could at least help me out with liking the video, I could really appreciate it. So yeah, I was all day yesterday playing that game, because I was finishing that up. So you needed to... The last thing that I needed to do in that game was beat it again on the highest difficulty, which is called Legend, which is actually just pretty much the same as hard difficulty, but you're not allowed to retry segments if you get a game over, if you die. Instead you have to reload your file. Usually it's not that big of a deal. You usually are pretty much thrown in the same place that you were on it. Oops. There we go, I got it. But I was doing that, so I pretty much replayed the entire game yesterday. I had played originally in 2021, but I had to take a break from that because I was doing other stuff, and then I launched this channel, and with the big project that was the 4 Kirby videos that I released last year, that took a lot of my time, and then I guess just life got in the way. I had to do some other stuff, so I didn't have the chance to go back to the task that I had of completing that game. But I got some time this year, so finally got back to it, and now I can proudly say that I did. I completed everything in that game, and for this, thank you. And now I'm pretty much done with that, so I'm able to take another small break. Pretty much I'm just focusing here on playing Kirby, and let me just avoid these guys for now, because there's a boss here and I want to use the nuke. There we go. So yeah, I don't really think that I'm gonna have too many more breaks from the streams. Oh please, no, here me. Ah, I didn't check the controller, damn it. That was still enough, nice. And okay, like this. Thank you. And that east level, yes. I have the Magular mask, but the sounds aren't that noticeable. He has very few sounds. Let's hear it here. He does like a little scream or whatever. Okay, moving on. So let's see, what else can I discuss about while we progress to this. Today was the, which is my mask first. I think that was actually, oh, we have DDD. And that's the last sound mask for now. Okay, so today was the last day of the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U eShops. So right now they're already closed. I'm not sure at what time it was, but it was earlier. So you can no longer buy stuff. I didn't try to enter the eShop. I did enter Pokemon Bank. Do I want Ninja? Nah, that's fine. But yeah, you can no longer purchase stuff from it. Legally, at least, I mean. I know that people throw around that modding your console's really easy, and well, since they're not gonna sell you the stuff anymore, oh, you do need... but it's just not... Well, it's fine. I do need it ahead, though. If they're not gonna allow you to buy the stuff anymore, then I guess it's not completely unethical to to mod your console. I mean, I don't normally do it because I have a job. All my life. Alright, I don't know what I was gonna say, but I know that, the games. Oh, I need fire. I know that the games take teams of people. This is gonna be mixed, right? Oh, never mind. What? That's so weird. There was a time before where it gave me mix instead of the same ability, and I grabbed two of the same enemy. I don't know why this time it actually gave me mix. Ouch. I think maybe if we grab mecha, it's a bit easier. But I don't know why I didn't get the mecha enemy that second time. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, so I normally just get my games and my stuff legit. There are a couple of things that I may have wanted to play on 3DS and I didn't get the games, whether physically or digitally. So we'll see about that. I mean, I have a lot of things pending anyways, So it's not like I'm gonna do that right away. And what was it? Oh, okay. But talking about those things, 3DS and Wii U, I wanted to, you know, maybe discuss a little bit about my favorite things for those consoles. So let's say for 3DS, if I had to say what my favorite game for 3DS is, without a doubt, Kid Icarus Uprising. That game is... it's so good. I mean, it was a revival for a series that... where am I? Oh, I was vanished. Weird, because the enemy fell down. So that game was a revival for a series that had been dormant for 25 years. I mean, there were two Kid Icarus games. The very first one for the NES, and then there was one called Of Myths and Monsters, Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters, for the Game Boy. I never actually played it. I don't know how good or bad it is, honestly. I mean, it's debatable whether or not the original Kid Icarus is good. I mean, the game's kind of hard, like most NES games. I've never actually beaten it. I think I have the 3D classics of it on the 3DS. Is it enough? Oh yeah, nice. But I never progressed too much on it, so I've never actually beaten it. It is hard. I guess it's like the gameplay of it's decent. And of Myths and Monsters for the Game Boy, I think it's similar. But after those, they didn't make more games, of course. And the series was dormant for 25 years, and then Sakurai came and said, let's make a revival game on the 3DS. And it turned a side-scroller where you shoot a bow and arrow. Okay. Good stone. I keep forgetting that you can do that. It turned a side-scroller where you use a bow and arrow into an on-rails... oh, what was that? Opposite, right? An on-rails shooter that then was followed by an action-based combat on the ground. Okay, it's hard to say, but basically what I'm trying to say is that Kid Icarus Uprising has two main gameplay modes. The first is like you're in the sky flying. I don't want to fall down there, thank you. So that's why I say it's on rails flying segment. You can have different weapon types in the game. Ow, I knew that was going to happen. The ultrafish. No! Get this, thank you. So there are many types of weapons in that game. These. Super bunkers? Yes. Wait, super bunker? Oh yeah, because it's super bunkers and EX because EX. I don't actually think anything makes it EX. Besides killing me. Let's see if I can finish my idea. You have different weapon types. I think it's 9 or 12 different weapon types that there are in that game. And you shoot with them. So the first sections of the levels are you're flying to a destination. So you're just focusing on shooting. And then you land on the ground, and that's when you start all the grounded sections. Sorry for the redundancy. So your weapons work a bit differently in there. Because like there are some weapon types that are mostly melee, like clubs or claws. Most of the weapons can still shoot a little bit, and that's how you are able to use them on the flying segments. For the clubs it's really weird because that's like a straight up melee weapon. But they gave most of them some type of projectile. Good point, hammer. And you can use on those flying sections, and then on the ground they work a bit differently. But, well, the premise is that you have levels that are part flying, part on the ground. And there are many weapons, there are a lot of modifiers that you can get on the weapons. Try to customize them how you want, or well, it's mainly up to luck to what you get. But there are ways that you can try to craft something that you want. And between the weapon categories there are many variations as well. Like, it's insane the amount of stuff that that game has, and it is so fun. It's not just a single player campaign, because it also has, it had multiplayer where it's teams of 3, yeah. They control pretty much angels, so there's 2 main modes. They're free for all, which is, I'm not gonna fall, am I? If I do this, usually fall. Oh yeah. The free for all is just like 3v3. They're like generic angel figures. And then there's light versus dark, which is with pit and dark pit. Pretty much, you start out normally, like the other mode. But after you take some, like, whenever one team starts to lose more, or is the closest to losing because they lost the most HP, one of their players will be made to become pit or dark pit. So they usually have enhanced abilities. I think they're given a random weapon, not like the one that you go into the battle with. But well, I'm just trying to explain it the best that I can in a quick fashion, but that game just has a lot of layers to it and it's really fun. I don't know if there's any active scene of people playing it. I guess something to mention is that the controls for it were always weird. You had to kind of use the analog and then the touch screen at the same time. So a lot of people found those controls weird. They're a bit hard to adapt. I mean, hard, maybe not. But once you adapt, they feel like second nature, and you can really get the hang of the game like that. So, it's my favorite 3DS game, honestly. That's pretty much the point that I wanted to make. I know a lot of people have a lot of fun memories and passions with it, so yeah. So that's that. And for the Wii U, well, the Wii U, as I said, oh no, I could have saved myself if I floated, but whatever. Do it again. So the Wii U is a bit of a special case because, and I did say, I don't know if it was last stream or in an earlier episode, but most of the good, the best titles or the exclusive titles, no, okay, for the Wii U have already been ported over to the Switch. The only ones that really haven't are like Paper Mario Color Splash, which is, it's a first-party Nintendo game. The last one that was exclusive to the Wii U because Breath of the Wild was on Switch as well. And also Xenoblade Chronicles Cross, which by the way is Cross. I know most people say X, even Nintendo themselves say X. But, you wanna know why it's Cross? The protagonist, even though you can name him, the default name is Cross. So it's not X, it's Cross. I always refer to it like Xenoblade Cross, though most people say Xenoblade X, but whatever. I know I'm right. That game, people were begging for it to get ported over to the Switch, and like I get it, because it's a good game. It's part of the Xenoblade franchise, of course. That one's not necessarily fully linked to the main chronology, I guess we could say trilogy now, because it's not actually connected. No. Do I need this anymore? I don't. Okay. Wait, actually, I can take this here. So it is not connected to the other games. It kind of just borrows, like, it is really similar to Xenoblade 1's in combat-wise. Well, a little bit, at least the base system. Oh my god, are you joking? Wow, that actually dealt a lot of damage just for doing it. I haven't seen this move. Okay. Damn it. The combat of Xenoblade Cross. Like, at its baseline, it's similar to Xenoblade 1. Because you have, like, your 9 attacks that you can do. But it does have more depth to it, and it has, like, those mechs. So it's a bit different, but it is a beloved game that a lot of people like and enjoy. And right now it's stuck on the Wii U, so a lot of people want it ported over. And I do understand that, and yeah, I would be supportive of that idea as well. But I also think like that game has some cool functionalities with the gamepad, so if brought over to the Switch, that's gonna get lost. And like for example, you have games like Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. That game was designed for the Wii U gamepad because you were supposed to interact with stuff with a touch screen and move it around. You can move it with anything. But a lot of the things in Captain Toad systematically were with a gamepad. When they brought it over, did he switch my? When they brought the game over to the Switch, I don't have it, but I know that they just made that so you could aim like a pointer at the screen. I think like using the, but not motion, but the gyroscope from the controller, or even just the other analog, and you can move stuff around. But that is, I don't know, I feel like it's really weird. Like that game's made for the gamepad. So even though it's not quite that similar, but Xenoblade Cross has some functionalities that are with the Wii U gamepad. To check like on the map or and different other stuff. Like I don't know myself because I haven't actually fully played that game. I was hoping I would play this year. I'm seeing where I can fit it because you know, I have some trip plans in some months, and I actually have other games coming up like Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda. That game's coming out in about a month, but like 6 weeks, okay? But that's gonna be a big game. I know it's gonna take a lot of my time, so pretty much for the entire rest of May, I'm likely just going to be playing that game. Then in June I have like 2 weeks in the middle where I'm not gonna be home, so I know I can't plan for any gaming experiences in that point. What these things? I'm trying to see like where I can fit that, because I know that it is a massive game. This word is not just life. Oh, I didn't thought it wouldn't get me. It's a really long game, and well, I don't know if I'm gonna complete it, but I may as well try to do most of the stuff that that game has. So I do want to have a good amount of time when I go into it. It's this one. This one might be annoying here in extra mode. Can't take much damage. Oh. Okay. It was spear again. Oh, but I actually forgot to mention what my favorite Wii U game was. Well, I was getting there. They said that it's weird because... Can I... Nice. Because most of the games have been ported over to the Switch. But I still think that my favorite game for the Wii U was actually Mario Kart 8. Now, I was incredibly excited for that game. Like, I don't really remember how many games that I was super excited for before that one came. But I just know that this is supposed to open up something here, right? Yes. When they announced Mario Kart 8 and then the months coming up to it, leading up to it, I was so excited to play that game. I just wanted it. Thing is, I had skipped on Mario Kart Wii, not because I didn't like it or anything. I just never bought my own copy. So I only really played that game when I was visiting friends. Where is the crystal? Is it here? No, it's ahead. It's supposed to be around here. Oh yeah, there is. Do I need the fire ability? Yeah, I believe I do. Okay. Here. I need to grab it again, right? It's gonna run out. Can I make it? It ran out when it was inside. It's Mario Kart Wii. I never bought my own copy until actually last year. I think last year, like 2021, there was a used copy for like $5 or something, really cheap. So I got that one. Played it for a little bit. I had some save data on my console, my Wii, because I had once borrowed it from a friend. I'll just do this quick. But I never owned my own copy. If I'm able to finish my sentence. Okay. So I would mainly play it, you know, at a friend's house. And I was not that good at it. Thing is, most of my friends, and well, I don't know if most people, I can't say that for certain, but at least my friends, they all like to play with automatic mode, which granted was easier. This puzzle's not gonna get me 2 times. You'll see ahead. So they like to play with the automatic mode because yeah, it's a bit easier, especially if you're not that great. The problem is that that one doesn't really have drifting, and wait, there we go. Last time I died under it, so not again. So they play with automatic, but I cannot play Mario Kart without drifting, so there we go. So I would always play manual, but because I didn't own my own copy and I pretty much couldn't practice on my own, I wasn't that great. I would crash a lot into walls and stuff like that. Still, I preferred it over, like, I tried playing automatic because most of my friends did. They told me, hey, why don't you just do it? I was, okay, I tried for a bit and no, I just can't do it. I need my drift. But I was not that great at it, unfortunately. But then, well, that was Mario Kart Wii. When Mario Kart 8 got announced... Oh wait, but I did... Ah, damn it. I don't know if I have enough time. I think I do. Oh! And it crashes against these things. Okay. That would have helped. These things probably still chase me with a bomb. Okay. Or not. Why did they respawn so quickly? Oh, come here, actual. Okay. That's what it was for. Let's see. Oh. What? Oh. Well. Hello, Nate. Yeah, and I even didn't play for 2 days. Let me just get this here. Okay. Need to focus on this right now. I'll keep talking about Mario Kart in a bit. Okay, that's easier. The ice skating. Ow. Okay. It's not ready to detonate yet. Okay. Jesus. Stay there. Nice, okay. Didn't respawn at the time. Alright. Full health and boom. Ow! What? How? Oh! I'm inside him, damn it. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Alright, just... No, wrong way. Again, I almost fell off. Okay, nice. It does need to inflate first. No. No way. Alright. This is the first time that this has happened. What the hell? Are you joking me? Why am I taking so long in this room? Come on. I'll get it this time for sure. Let's get that up there. It only grows when you have it in your hands. And rightfully so. I have enough time, so. Okay. Okay, that thing, okay. Bomb. Maybe it needs to grow more? If I let it grow more, does it deal more damage? You can grow one more before I can throw it. Maybe it was that. Okay, I got the water, and we can activate this thing with the water. There we go. Hey, what are you looking at? Finally! I can't believe this took so long! Now I can finally talk about it. Okay, so Mario Kart Wii wasn't that good. I did get Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS, and I like that game a lot. But you know that one, you see button controls. And then they announced 8 for the Wii U. And I was like, it was really excited. I was liking the anti-gravity feature. The graphics look really good. I was just feeling it completely for that game. And leading up to it, I was really excited. So when it came to its release, the thing is, here in my country, in Colombia, it's kind of expensive to buy from retail stores. So for video games, if you are in the know, you know to go to independent importers. They are the ones that can get the games usually for cheaper, because usually some of them have connections with stores in the US or sometimes in other countries, and they get the games directly from them. Well, this was 2014, but still it applies. It's just that, especially nowadays. So like, it was more expensive if I bought it on a retail store, like way more expensive. And sometimes, no, actually back then they did get it on release day. But it was way cheaper to get from these external importers. Nowadays, it's almost impossible to buy from retail stores, because for one, they don't even usually have most of the new releases. Not on release day for sure, and even some months after, they just don't have them. In this country, I don't know why they kind of declined. Maybe it's because people realized that they were just getting scammed and they started buying from independent stores and importers. So you have to buy from those people. So there was this store, if you would call it, or this business. I think I had bought some stuff from them already before, and I pre-ordered Mario Kart with them, Mario Kart 8. That one released, if I'm not mistaken, I remember the date. It should have been. Ow, no! I need that thing. Let me go back quick. Is this a mix? Wow, and I'm rolled ice, the one that it just had. That thing should respawn. Oh, even the old one's still there. Okay. Oh. Okay, goodbye, because oh, that was scary. There we go, I got it. Oh, I didn't actually need it. Or maybe here? Nah. Okay, back to the story. I pre-ordered with this store, with these people, and usually there was never any problems. So that released on May 29th, 2014. My birthday is actually June 4th. I don't think I've ever really said it here, but that's my birthday. So it was actually releasing close to my birthday. That was cool, but well, it was gonna be before anyways. Back then, I knew that they... No. Well, Would you look at that? The first time that we have screwed up in one of these. Thankfully we can just die. I think he's faster here in extra mode. Maybe because he's bigger? I did screw up, but let me do it again. Oh, because I was supposed to have water to be faster. Probably. Okay. So they never really got those games on release date exactly, but they would get it a couple of days later. Like, games release on Fridays, right? Even back then. I'm gonna miss it. Damn it. We're screwing up so much. Give me. Those things explode, by the way. I think I've ever actually shown it, but they do. Okay. Let's do it this time. Keep dashing. There we go, I got it. Can I just dash through these guys? Ah, there we go, nice. Finally! Back to the Mario Kart story again. So, since that was a Friday the 29th, I usually expected to get it like, or that they would get it on the Tuesday or the Wednesday, something like that. So my birthday was on the either on the Friday or on the Wednesday, I don't really remember. And the thing is, it was like the Monday or the Tuesday, and I asked, hey, I messaged them, hey, how's the status with the games? Are they gonna arrive soon? Because as I said, I was incredibly hyped for that game and I wanted to play it. And then they told me like, oh damn it. They told me like, they're still bringing it in. I think it may have been on the Friday. Actually, okay, I don't know. Or that Thursday? I don't remember. The point is, after some time, they came back to me and they said, hey, there's been a problem with the customs and they're holding the games, so we can't have them yet. I don't really think that had happened to them prior, but like the customs were just holding the games for a little bit of time. So they told me you can either wait like 3, 4, 5 days more, whatever it takes for them to just say that the merchandise is fine, because it was just the games, or we can give you a refund if you want, because I mean I was pretty excited and I think maybe I made myself clear on that I was just dying to play that game. And then the thing is, I said, let me think about it. Then I called my local store and I asked, hey, do you have the new Mario Kart game? And they told me, yes, we have it. It was gonna be a bit more expensive than what I had already paid. But since it was close to my birthday, my parents said, you know, we can give you the rest. I mean, it wasn't that much, it was like, can give you the rest and maybe a little something else. Or like I discussed that with them pretty much. And I said like, sure. So I reached out to the guys from the store. I asked them, yeah, sure, I'll take the refund. They refunded it to, I think it was my dad's bank account, because back then I didn't really use it. And I went that exact same evening. Okay, we are fighting the Doomers. This one's pretty good. Or one. I went that night to the store and I bought the game, Mario Kart 8. I also bought Rhythm Heaven Fever. That one was from my own money. And I think part of the birthday gift from my parents, I bought a Wii Wheel, because I didn't own one before. Because I did like playing with the motion controls. And you know, the Wii Wheel, I know it's just a bit of plastic, but it enhances that experience, so I went ahead with that. And then I was really excited and I just started playing that game. Well, that night. I had school the next day, so I was still in school. It was my last year. But and and I usually went, you know, to at a decent hour to sleep. But I actually stayed like, I don't know, until 12 or 1 a.m. I think I played like the first 4 cups, which include all of the new tracks, and then like maybe the first retro cup. I was just so excited for that game. So I had to, I ruined my sleep schedule a little bit that time just for that. But I don't know, I think it's just like everything that surrounded that game, what it was, and then when I played it, I played it a lot online as well. So I think it's my favorite Wii U game because of that. Now, of course, I know it's on Switch now, and it's even getting DLC. And is that the boss? No, we have 5 stages this time. Okay, 1 more. You know, I think we haven't been unlocking the challenges, or have we? Maybe it's because I haven't even gone in to claim them. I don't know. We'll see later. Oh, it's this one. The one that crashed my stream somehow last time. Now what to do? Like, I don't know, let me see. For example, like, another game that I really liked in Wii U was Splatoon. I think I would still say that my favorite is Mario Kart 8, but Splatoon was probably a close second. I really liked the idea of the game, and the gameplay was really cool. When I got that game, I tried. Well, I tried. The problem is I had really bad internet, Wi-Fi at the time. Okay, this is the crushing groups. And I think the Wii U's network reception wasn't the best. So unfortunately, like, I think I could... No, damn it. I think I could play Splatoon on the Wii U for around a month or so when it released, decently with my internet. And then it started failing. Like, it would disconnect me pretty much every match, so it was unplayable because of my network. And I was really saddened about that, because the game was really good, and I really liked it. I still like the concept of it a lot. But I couldn't play, unfortunately. It was a little bit out of my control, because, well, I had to switch internet or improve it if I wanted that to change. Thing is, my room is where I had my consoles. It's a little bit far away from where the Wi-Fi router was, right? So that explained why the reception wasn't the best. There were many walls in between, like, the router and where the console was. So because it had to go through all of those walls, the signal quality would end up being really weak in the end. It was decent enough that it would, like, keep it up, but for Splatoon, I think that game specifically requires like a decent connection for the bandwidth of all that it sends. Ahaha, I saw you. I almost missed it. And yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't play all the time. Okay, it's this one. Just keep running. It's down. God damn it. So yeah, that's my sad story with Splatoon 1. Even when I wanted to, like, return to it and keep playing, usually it would be the same connection errors. And it was such a shame. Like, I really wanted to play that game a lot. Participate in Splatfest, the updates and all of that, and I just couldn't. I genuinely couldn't, because my internet was so bad. Oh, no. Damn it. Makes a wall here. Okay, I need to go up. Bro, did they make these ones harder? Because I first tried them last time. Let's just go here. So as I said, yeah, that's my unfortunate tale with Splatoon 1. Now, when Splatoon 2 released, the Switch had... I still had my consoles pretty much in the same spot. I think my internet was a bit better. So... let's see this. Just go here now. There we go. Okay. And I think like the Switch has a little bit of a better network receptor. I mean, when you think about it, the Switch is kind of like a glorified tablet. So for that, I do believe its network receptor is better because of what it needs it for. Ow. I'll just get Mecha, or I guess I won't. So when Splatoon 2 released, there were still sometimes when I was getting connection errors, but for the most part, I think it's the other side first, yeah. I could actually play that game, and I played the game a lot, like 250 hours in total, maybe, I think. Don't remember anymore. I mean, the time was on my older Switch, because I upgraded to an Animal Crossing one in 2021. And I didn't do the transfer process exactly the right way, because I wanted to keep the other console and most of my data on it, even though in the end I didn't really use it. There is nothing here. Okay. So I did a transfer of, not the one that usually do, but like the profile. Okay, I don't actually remember what it was called. But I did a transfer that would keep my information on the older console. And what that did was, it doesn't transfer over like your play data. So, and that, for example, with Animal Crossing, that one was kind of, like a bit unfortunate that it happened, because I still wanted to track my time. I had 800 hours in Animal Crossing. Oh, okay. And the problem is, ouch. When I transferred over the console, it internally starts tracking the time from 0. Is it like that? Yeah. So like, even though I kept playing Animal Crossing on my newer console, it wasn't getting any more time added to it, because the 800 hours were in the older console. So even though I played, say, 20 more hours, it still said 800, and I tried to save myself, but I couldn't. But then if I went and I actually played on my old consoles a bit more, which I did actually, because I made a new town and I wanted to make stuff on it, but I never really did. I just don't have the time for it, unfortunately. So if I went ahead and played more on my older console, the one that actually had the registry for the 800 hours, then it would continue updating 805, 810. But internally in the new console, I only had 20 hours. In a way, that's how it works. And let's see if I can show you here. So, you see all these tiles here. So for example, I have Mario Party Superstars, 20 hours or more. If I were to play like 3 more different titles, it will be pushed out of the list. And then if I played it on my older console and I connected it to the internet, it would appear again at the top of the list, but it would say that I've only played 1 hour of it. And the reason for it is because that's the data that it has. So like, the hours are just kept internally in each console. Now, Nintendo does have servers that receive all your information for play data, and let me just get these guys out of the way. And sometimes they give you stats based on that. So if I actually use two consoles to play 20 hours and 20 hours of a game, sometimes in the reports that they give you, they would actually tell you that you played 40 hours. But in each independent console, it will actually be tracking 20. I don't know if what I'm saying right now is making any sense. But basically, it's like the number that it displays in there. So, like, I think I probably reached actually 1,000 hours in Animal Crossing in total. But in my profile, it only says like 800, 805 or something, because that's the number that was on the older console. So, unless I actually played like another 800 hours on my newer console, it wouldn't update the number, and when I would do that, it would actually meant that I had played 1600 hours, not 800. So it's weird. The thing is, I did that transfer weird because I wanted to keep the older console, but I should have actually just made it like how most people make it, and then just re-add my profile on the old one. But I didn't know what I was doing back then, unfortunately, so I did it this way. But well, whatever. I mean, I'm using this one. If a Switch 2 ever releases, I'll just do the normal thing. Who knows? Anyway, we're here at the boss, so we're almost done. It's Goliath, so I think sand. Nah, fighter is good. You can do like those little combos when you keep kicking down from him. Let's see how your EX form looks. It looks like you burned your face. Goliath EX is the king of the forever frosty mountains. His strong arms can create a force blizzard, and his fists attack with winding punches. Where did he learn such fierce fighting moves? Yeah, I wonder. Can do this, okay. And then combo him here, nice. Oh no, change direction. Should be fine, nice. Okay. I wanted to be the other side. Okay. Oh no! He's doing a Henkidama! I'm not watching my health. You're forgetting that I only have half health. Alright, got it, nice. Alright, come here. Oh, he does more, damn it. See, it was just 3 before, he doesn't really shoot upward. Do I really want to use that? Probably not. Let's go for a safer option. The range. Okay. Damn, it does so little damage. Nah. Nah, no way, man. This kind of sucks. And I can't shoot upwards, which was like the one weakness that this thing had. Can I get ice out of this at least? Can you come down here, please? I don't know if I can get ice out of that. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't. They're pieces of ice. Ah, damn it. There we go. Nice. It's a bit better. Right, go Super Saiyan, we should do here, nice. Oh, that doesn't actually do anything. It's almost end, it's almost end. One more hit. There we go. That one was a close one too. But yeah, Fighter is not that great for this form. I mean, he has some meaner hits. Okay, and we're wrapping close for the hour mark. I mean, that's fine. That's pretty much where I wanted to have it. Last time we took 3 days to just do one world, so. And let's just skip this. I was just a bit tired. Talked a lot today. Kirby, you've done it. My Guard has found his sibling back, or just your day? Pretty sure that didn't change here. I mean, I can finally go home. I'm not sure I'm going to meet it here. Guess I'll just have to go get you home. Sure. It must be the work of a divine destiny. Wow. Have anything else to say? I don't think so. A truly high-tech vehicle. It's loaded with lots of celestial energy from my homeworld. This baby can cut through dimensions. It can fight if necessary. It almost do anything depending on the will of its pilot. Yep, like if it's reversible. Once the repairs are complete, I'll take you on a trip. Okay, thank you. Alright, that was White Wafers. Yay. Let's get the unlock for Naughty Noon. Rubber mask and we get one, I guess. Have 9 stamps to tune in. Yeah, probably. Nice. Susie! So next one, if it's not DDD, then it should be... Wait, Susie was the last Dream Friend, wasn't she? Ah, the 3 Mage Sisters? Koraya DX. Well, actually, it looks kind of good. No, I didn't want that, sorry. Masks. So here's the puffy. Oh, I didn't check it as seen. Look at he has a different type of color. This is like coral. This is like an urchin, actually. This is kind of the same. Here he's angry. And wispy. What is that? Well, that's funny. That almost sounds like Kirby. Well, let's just grab that for now. Head back here for now. But I think I'm gonna be wrapping it up. So, we did the extra mode version of White Wafers in this episode. And next time we will be doing Naughty Noon. So, thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for everyone who tuned into the stream. Or if you're watching the archive, I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, I would really thank you if you at least check out the video that I posted today about Yakuza 3 Haruka's Trust. And at least give it a like, it would really help me out. Not gonna mention that again, but I'll take the opportunity just today because it's when I made it. So yeah, thank you for that. So I think that's it for now. Don't forget, you're always welcome in my town. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.